Well, the YouTube Devil site here going over a video on some stuff of the 10 disturbing unsolved mysteries that Massachusetts that will leave you baffled. There are some of these that I have went over, and then there's some that I haven't. And the ones I haven't, I've just pulled this out of an old 2019 email I sent myself, because when I see an article that's interesting, I send it to myself. Forgot all about this one. And anyways, I have been jokingly talking to my wife of going to Providence Town. And lo and behold, in one of these articles is P-Town. But I can understand and do put money on the belief of what's out there. I would love to go check it out, and it would be a wonder why, before I go on to say anything else, that this creature from P-Town, I could tell you right now, it started like in 1935 or something, and then ended in 1945, but I guarantee something's still out there. But with that being said, and they're talking about this creature out there, which I have any reason to believe it's a friggin' Native American spirit, only goes to show that the H.P. Lovecraft stories, are true. This man was tortured in dreams and seeing wild visions of stuff and creatures his own self, and I have a reason to believe that he was too like me, being brought forth a porthole throughout time and was a messenger, because he didn't die from any of them insane, but he did, dreams, but he did do a lot of towns in Massachusetts, whether they were real or fake or something he made up. But I looked into a lot of these towns that he speaks of and where they're located, and I can honestly say that I do believe that there's some kind of origin of skinwalker Native American spirits, evil at that, of what was torturing him, and one of these is that. But the Lady of the Dunes, this is a very, can't show that too much, I'll probably get it taken off. But as you can see, this is a sketch pretty much of the woman, of what she looked like back in the day, and some believe that Whitey Bulger might have had a part. But she was I believe she was some type of immigrant, so who knows, she probably got lured into something, seen something, or, taken advantage of because of her nationality, and was murdered. But whatever the case may be, I would like to get out here and see if I could catch any ghost activity. Because, if it was Whitey Bulger, I'd like to know. But on July 26, 1974, remains of a woman were found in the Race Point Dunes in Providence Town, another P-Town story. She was naked, partially decomposed, and thought to be in her mid-20s. Multiple facial reconstructions have been commissioned. And the only theory holds that she may have been in an extra in a movie, Jaws, which was being filmed in 1974. Once scene of the film, the woman that resembled the reconstruction of the victim is shown in a crowd wearing a blue bandana. I thought she was I thought this was a blonde woman. What the fuck? Bandana and jeans, which was also found. Oh no, that was that other movie. I gotta put these two. Look at this shit. Found the victim. Since her discovery, her body has been exhumed 3 times. Solved the mystery of her identity and a murder. I remember reading the thing that she could have been like a minority of some sort. So there's a lot of stuff being still looked into this case probably. And you know, I think I might have heard this, but I'm thinking of another movie extra that was out there as a blonde woman. And I think I might have just covered that story not too long ago, or read it. Check that out. But yeah, that's a big, crazy thing right there, man, because from what I remember, and I'd have to look back into my story to see if I read this in my last video, but the New Bedford Highway Killer. Between 88 and 89, bodies of 9 women were found along New Bedford Highway. Of course, they were prostitutes. Killer never apprehended, though. Reports of similar murders in the other locations suggest the so-called New Bedford Highway Killer may still be active. Isn't that something? Here's Mr. Boston Strangler. This is something out of a friggin' The Lost Savior. 1996, involved in a car accident, Route 128, with their 10-week-old baby daughter, Samantha, in the car. The couple managed to pull the 2-year-old son, Scott, from the wreckage, but Samantha was trapped in a mangled vehicle, and then at that, unknown man appeared and was able to rescue Samantha. However, the individual remained silent throughout the ordeal and left the scene before the couple could speak with him. All attempts to locate the man have been unsuccessful. That's some crazy stuff there, buddy. Hey, it's nice to know people out there exist. Of course, the Lizzie Borden done a lot on her. Even went to the house she died in after she moved out of her father's house, and that's the one I'd like to get myself in. But the Black Flash of Provincetown. Province? What the hell is Province? I thought it was Providence. But the local folk tale is more than a little chilling. The Black Flash was a nickname given a man or creature terrorized Provincetown era in the late 1930s. According to the legend, the Black Flash was nearly 8 feet tall, clothed in black clothing, and had unusually gaunt frame. He was said to leap over high fences and haunt dark alleys, and there were 2 reports of physical assaults on adult men. Yeah. Sightings, case seized over 1945, seized after December of 19. Black Flash was never seen again. I don't know. A man figure. It sounds like the friggin'. I wonder if the Mr. Slender Man was named or made after this. Someone came about this story. But I do believe that it could also be a strong spiritual figure. Who knows what the case may be, Skinwalker or whatever the case. But I'm for damn sure that any of H.P. Lovecraft stories could have been off of this. I mean, I do believe that man had some true stuff in his story. And the only reason why it was called fiction back then, of course, because you talk about this stuff to make it true. Okay, then you're going to go to the nut house. Everybody went to the nut house for, stupid thoughts, theories, ideas. and when they were true, you know. But no, they just thought you were friggin' nuts. I do believe that's something supernatural. Leaping over fences. There's no way in hell anything could leap over a fence. I mean, it don't say how high the fences were, but if they were 4 feet high, all right, you get a track runner doing that. But if they were 6 feet high or an average of a higher height, yeah, try explaining that. But now you have the Bridgewater Triangle, and I need to get to that Huckamuck Swamp, or let alone out there, period, because this place, I believe, has skinwalkers also. Puckwudgie, whatever you may think, portholes that lead to dimensions that slide in and out of the old spiritual world. Still need to get there. Maybe I'll try it this fall. I ain't worrying about no goddamn ticks. But good stuff here, folks. Good stuff. Also gotta get to this place, Dogtown. Oh no, Dungeon Rock. What is that? Dighton Rock? Oh, I never. Oh, this is the one with the writing all over it. Unexplained writing that people can't figure it out. I thought it was Dungeon Rock. I was planning on going to this place too, but don't know when. But this is about writing all over the rock. 40-ton boulder, originally located in the river bend of the Taunton River in Berkeley. Noted for its carvings that depict designs of an ancient and uncertain origin. Yeah, that is interesting there, boy. I don't think anybody has ever figured it out. But that is something, you know, what wrote it type thing. Who knows? Could have been cave people. What's beneath us coming up. But all in all, of course, we got the Gloucester Harbor sea serpent, which Acton has a sea serpent. Well, not sea, but river, lake serpent. A lot of serpents back in the day that could be rightfully dead now, or some still are seen, and I thought I might have saw that serpent swimming away. And that's the thing with these ponds. It's what's beneath us, what I just talking about. And these serpents could be, one thing that is beneath us still to this day. And I ain't never seen another pattern of that in the Acton Pond one day when I was driving by it. Never seen it happen again. And it looked like a snake pattern going out into the middle. Crazy stuff, what's beneath us. And of course, the mail truck heist. I'm not too interested in that. But Molly Bish, this is something that the 112 Dirtbag talks about, that he had now put as private on Twitter. You can't find it. But you only can find it here on Terrible Sight, because I still got them pieces of evidence of what and why he's talking about stuff like that. But anyways, a lot of stuff here that's crazily insane stories, mysterious. Advise everybody to check them out. I'm gonna probably bring a little more into the picture of the things I'm highly interested in, but until that next video, be safe, take care, always beware, and believe. You don't know what supernatural is going to come up, and you don't know who's going to come up and snatch you. Like this poor girl. Insane out there, people. Insane.